Last week, last workout, at the end, I mentioned doing back in the next couple of days. But failed to remember that I was going out of town. So, for my cousin's wedding. So, I had to delay that. I didn't really have any spare time until today. Just got back a couple hours ago. So, then I'm going out of town again Wednesday and then I'll get back on Monday. Not sure how much time I'll have then. My brother bought his first house in Seattle, so we're going to visit him for the first time since he bought it. Just considering just taking a deload week for everything. I think my legs are gonna need a deload week. Just gonna try to retrain any movement pattern that doesn't bother my TFL / kind of refers down the IT band. So I will do a deload for the legs this week. By deload, I mean I'm just going to be focusing on speed and technique. But decided I should just still hit the push and pulls the same. Here we're going to do some heavy rows, bent rows, more like the Dorian style. I kind of like the Dorian style, just go heavy and a little less bend at the hips. This is what, 225. Took the underhand from Dorian as well. I noticed in the Blood and Guts video he does overhand for these, but I've heard him say that he preferred underhand in a different video. Like underhand, I think you can, I don't know, I feel like I get a little bit better squeeze. Biceps, I could go a little heavier. Although I think he mentioned the underhand might have been the reason he ended up tearing a bicep or something, but I don't know, again, being a natural guy, I don't know if I have to worry so much about that sort of thing. trying out a new decided I would return that other mic since the noise canceling is so terrible. And I have the AC constantly running, or the washer and dryer. Not sure if you can hear any of that. But I listened to some videos, and this is kind of an upgraded model of that same Hollyland brand, the M2, and it seem to have pretty good noise cancellation. So I'm trying that one out. I don't have to spend this much, but it appears the cheaper ones are just not quite cutting it. Line this up and just go all the way to 135. Get a good squeeze. This kind of TFL strain, or whatever you want to call it, pretty annoying. I kind of been dealing with that for years, like since I was like 24, something like that. Might just have to increase the volume and decrease the intensity. See if that works. I'll move to some vertical pulling, some pull downs. That's too light. Really sucks not having something to hold the knees down. It's pulling me up too much to really even. It's less that it's too heavy anymore. Just can't hold myself down. Was a lot ago. When did I? Whenever I go on vacations, get a little depressed that I get pulled out of my routines. It's hard to get workouts in. You know, you're trying to spend time with people. Don't want to disappoint them by disappearing for too long on vacations. But just like my routines. Go do some more single arm rows. Kind of keep them out to the side more. That way, we were just working underhand with the low pulls and the high pulls. So now we'll go a little wider. I just remembered in the middle of that set, I said I was going to start with left side. This time, since I did started right last time. But I failed. start with the left on this next one. One of the reasons I wasn't sure if I was gonna, if I should do a D-line for everything is I went to the gym, stopped by the gym at the hotel we were staying at, saw all the dumbbells and got all excited, didn't do the full rotator cuff warm up like I would normally for pressing, and wanted to, see what dumbbells I was able to work up to. They had some hundreds, so I wanted to see if I could, how that went for some flat dumbbell bench press. Down for 7 reps, but I was a little sloppy on the kicking them up and going back. Kind of. It's been a while since I did flat dumbbell press, so I kind of threw it, slam back. The exercise went fine, the set went fine. Got the 7 reps. But then there's the putting them down, which I hadn't thought about. So anyway, everything went fine, but like half hour later, I was feeling a little twinge in my kind of like, probably a rotator, but it felt almost more in my trap. But it seems all right today. Bought me a little bit sleeping. That next night. But not knowing how much or if I'll be able to work out during my stay in Seattle, decided I should get another heavy push workout in before I go. So I'll do that tomorrow and then do that later. Deload for legs the next day before I leave. Do one more. some barbell curls. I haven't done barbell curls. It's been years, I think. I used to really like the straight bar, so I'm gonna do some of those. Really, I stopped doing what I was just trying to do is the most efficient workouts for the last, 15 years. I stopped doing any bicep isolation stuff. Get that set up here. Going back to this hip irritation. My hip had been feeling pretty good the last little bit. Last few months leading up, even though I was working out my legs consistently. I think that was because I was doing like pre-exhaust for the legs, so I wasn't having to load the hips as much, which I noticed, like I said, after my heavy squat workout, I definitely felt my glutes a lot more after that. So it's definitely not developing the hips as much. And that's part of the reason I wanted to start doing first, is because I wasn't sure if I was missing out on some leg development by not doing the heavy things first. But there's been plenty of bodybuilders and people, Dorian Wright Yates being one of them, who pre-exhausted the legs and still got great growth, not going as heavy as they could have on things like squats or leg press. So I might just do that. I've never really done. I'll get back to this after the set. Never really done heavy volume, lower intensity for legs, so that's something I'm considering trying out. Maybe just like actual, one hard set without going multiple times to failure. And then just trying to hit them again sooner, like 2 or 3 days rest, as opposed to like I'm sore for 4 or 5 days, the way I've been doing them for the last while, which is I was happy with, because I was just trying to get the most efficient workout I possibly could, and because I wasn't trying to devote as much time to training. But now I'm maximize growth, strength progress. So that might be something to consider. Again, I think that's, just logically thinking about it. I think that's really what I should be doing, since my hip doesn't seem to be able to handle the intensity, or a combination of pre-exhaust along with just taking it to one set of failure, as opposed to a lot of time doing one set to failure and then 3 more sets to failure. Alright. That's all for today. We'll hit some push stuff tomorrow.